How are you guys?
That's all right. So, let's let me start this from scratch. All right. So, this is the main screen of MusicPound. Basically, what you do is, as soon as you download it, it's a free download, right? You get 3 pounds or comparisons for free. After that, it's a paid app. In-app purchase, $1.99, right? And we're going to try to do a live demo of this comparison. Now, this comparison is going to be between Dan, who owns this iPad, and a friend here who's in the back row. But I'm going to go through some of the individual features of the app first that are applicable to the user by themselves. This is really a social app. You know, that it shines when you're comparing music with a friend. But there is some feature functionality that are applicable to the individual user as well, and it's sitting right here in profile. So, Dan happens to be an intern. So what does that mean? It's his musical score. Well, intern happens to be the lowest score, right? I'm not going to make any comments or judgments about Dan. This is not meant to, try to expose any kind of weaknesses in people's listenings. But the gamut where it runs, it starts at intern and it runs through groupie, opening act, DJ, music producer, and it ends at the Hall of Fame. But whatever you do, it'll always move it back. So just a fun little tool. The other piece here that you see on the bottom is the music personality. I don't know if it's common knowledge, but I think it's pretty evident that and it's actually scientifically proven that the type of music you listen to has some indicators of what your personality is. We've done some mapping on that, and we're able to extrapolate the user's personality based on their music and what they've listened to. And that's what the screen does. So other fun little things on the individual user. Some little facts about this is the common year of all of their songs. It takes it all together and it tells you things about that year, just fun little facts like that, and it gives you details. Right? These are some of the things you can get easily from iTunes, sure, but not really all of them. Okay, here are some things that we've done that are unavailable from what you would normally look at your music from. All right, favorite songs, yeah, done that. Most played songs, you probably get that. What about underground songs? Right, underground songs are songs that are not popular, have not appeared necessarily on the top Billboard lists or top downloaded lists, and yet, this user likes, right? We think there's some value there, right? Most skipped songs, and then there's some kind of analysis. I mean, Dan has only got 15 songs in this iPad, so it's a little bit limiting in terms of the effectiveness of the app and what you're going to see, but it's better than nothing. So let's move on. So the comparison, let's, Marzi, if I can ask you to step up. This is Marzi Alavi. She's a good friend. So what we're going to try is initiate a pound. So look, everybody, look, she's got MusicPound running on her iPhone, right? MusicPound is running on the iPad. You can do it on Bluetooth and on Wi-Fi. It doesn't have to be next to each other. Just, you can hold on to this. All right, so you tap the middle button. She has to tap her middle button. It tells you the number of comparisons remaining. Oops. Cancel. Okay, so now it's connecting. Hopefully it will connect. See where we go from there. So she's got the same thing running on her screen. Let's say Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. All right, hold on, let's cancel. Let's try it again. Maybe it's just not seeing the Wi-Fi network. Continue. All right, there we go. So it found the other device that's running MusicPound. And now it's running the comparison. This is the music meter. So Marzi and Dan are 41. Their score is 41. That's actually not so bad, because this is kind of a hard grading system that we have, because what it measures is it's not just a spreadsheet that we have. Let me take one user's song list and the other user's song list, like in Excel, and just do a comparison and see how much they have in common. There's a lot other stuff that goes in here, like how often the music is listened to, the genres, and things like that. So when you go through there, you can look at the analysis, okay? And you have the matched songs, no matched songs, unmatched songs, probably all of them, right? No unmatched songs, right? And here's some details. And then the detail screen is the most interesting thing because it tells you a lot of stuff about your friend that you probably didn't know, right? You can actually see their most recently played songs, their top 100 songs, right? So, yeah. So,
sorry, I'm a Justin Bieber fan. So. Don't judge.
So there you go. So you look in here. You can tap on any song, like this Poppy song. You can put it on your wish list. You can buy it off iTunes. You look at the lyrics, listen to your trivia, and that other stuff. Okay, so I already got the hook from Seth over here. But real quick, right? I just wanted to show you one other thing. Right? It's hard on this one. There's not a lot of information, but there is a Facebook functionality here where you can take the result of your music, of your comparison, and upload it directly to your Facebook screen and tell your friends how you did with your other friend, and it'll give you a little list of your top, your top items. So there you have it. If I'd love to take any questions, if you do, if you have any. Sorry, we didn't have a more robust playlist, so we could do the comparison, but like I said, yeah, the technology was a little bit limited, so if you have any questions, it's got to be some questions. Yes, sir.
Does it only work on iTunes or MP3?
It works on iTunes. You got to download it on iTunes. Right now, it's an iPhone-only app. Yeah, good question. Yes, sir.
What happens when like 5 people in this room that have?
Excellent question. So right now, there's an update going on that, we had some instances where a lot of people were trying to come together and like the app was kind of like, who should I hook up with? So now on the latest update, it gives you a list, right? And you can choose the person that you're trying to synchronize with, and then the other person has to choose you too, and then it will initiate that comparison. So thank you. Yes, sir.
Why did you choose to make it just Wi-Fi and Bluetooth?
That's a really good question. We struggled in the beginning about the access, right? About if it's social, why don't you just release it to everyone, right? Isn't that the meaning of social? But to be honest, this originally started as like a dating app, right? You can see it, right? You can see some of the DNA of how it would be applicable to dating. We went away from that because it was just very hard and very kind of got a little bit creepy about, how am I going to share these intimate facts about my music with someone else? So we decided it really applies to somebody that you know. And if that's going to be the case, we want to initiate a conversation. We want to do that in person, and we wanted to not play in the same sandbox as everybody else on the internet. We wanted to make it a more intimate experience. So you're actually dialoguing with someone, not texting or blogging about it. So it was an individual decision, made by us to do that. So who knows what we'll go from here? Anybody else? All right, thank you.